We are good and warmed up. It's time to theorize. Heart-shaped box, 3 chords, A minor, F, D. A minor, F, D7, D dominant 7. Let's talk about it. Where am I? Okay. And we'll figure out the heart-shaped box sledgehammer connection. You know what, guys? I got ahead of myself. I have notes all over the place. This one says play the tune, then teach the tune. I got to play it first. Okay. Sit back and relax. Now let's theorize. Okay. Let's take a look here. What's going through my head as I'm steering the car through that heart-shaped box forest? Let me just clear this. Let's see. Let's do C major. Here comes the lesson. C major, let's first get that. C, whole step to D, whole step to E, half step to F, whole step to G, whole step to A, whole step to B, half step to C. Now let's put some chords there. C, D minor is the 2, E minor is the 3, F is the 4, G is the 5, A minor is the 6, B diminished is the 7, back to C. We could put numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a little diminished. We're back to the 1. So notice right off the bat, this chord and this chord. But then it goes to a D, a type of major chord, a D major or a D dominant 7. It's definitely a D dominant 7 because if you play the melody, da, 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 that note is what makes it a dominant 7. But the reason I wanted to bring this up was that this guy, if you know your major scale, you already know your minor scale. Or should I say your natural minor scale. But for where we're at, just call it your minor scale, your major scale, even though you got those modes and stuff. But my point being, if you really know your major scale, the good news is every major scale has a goth cousin. That's called the relative minor. And if this guy is sort of, you know, warm and friendly, the one in red shares all the same notes, but now if we make the red one home bass, suddenly you're still using the same notes, but you're playing in A minor, even though it's got the same notes as C, because it is the relative minor of C. And that's where it's always going to be, in that 6th position right there. Just let that hit your brain if that's a new concept. Trust that you absorbed it on some level, and you just have to hear that a bunch of times and it will click. So I'm going to write the A minor scale now. Is this the easiest scale? Yes, because it goes like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. I told you it had all the same notes. But now, this is a different world. We're in a minor key now. The steps are different. This is a whole step. This is a half. This is a whole. This is a whole. This is a half. This is a whole. This is a whole. We still only have 2 half steps because it's the exact same. If you really look at it, this is C major. Just pretend you put a B right there and then a C right there. So, don't worry about the steps though. Just trust that we're going to see a minor 1, A minor. We're going to see a, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's called a flat 6, because you have to think about how it relates to the major scale. That's, like I said, everything kind of comes from that major scale. Roman numeral 6, like that. That feels right. Okay, minor 1, flat 6, and then check it out. Normally in a minor key, this would be minor. D minor. Because if you know your C major scale, you know it has a D minor in it, has an A minor in it, it has a C, it has an F major, it has a G major, it has an A minor, it has an E minor. I'm all over the place, but he doesn't use a D minor in this. It would sound like this if he was locked into that A minor scale. It would be like, I gotta think. I can do this. How can I get an E in there? You can just hear, I can just play it for you. Not the same feel. She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. Too dramatic. So by altering that 4th chord, that's where you get that shout sledgehammer connection, and it's this. Remember, guys, we're figuring it out together on the spot. So the song goes A minor, F, D, we'll say. That's really the song right there. That's a repeat sign. A minor for 2 beats, F for 2 beats, D for 4 beats. That is 99% of the song. If you can make your way through that, you are good. However, it's not a D minor, so I wouldn't write it as a lowercase. I would write it as an uppercase. You could even put a 7 after it because he plays it as a D7. So to clear all the air, nope, no G. Look at that. Minor 1. It's a flat 6 as it relates to an A minor, and that's a 4 dominant 7. That's how I would analyze that song. Now, lastly, A minor is A, C, E. D7 is D, F sharp, A, C. And then F, A, C is an F chord. So right off the bat, look at how these chords can even work together. They've all got an A and a C in them. And then here's what I really want you guys to take away. This is advanced, but this is why this works at all. Because you're just like, where are these chords coming from? But look at this. It's going to go E, I wish I'd written in the right order. Let me clear this for you guys. Here we go. The chords. A minor, F, D7. Okay? I know we're spending a little time on the whiteboard, but I want to. This is going to be A, C, E, to F, A, C, to D, F sharp, A, and C. So there's a lot that they have in common, but check this. So you're going to see like the A and the C are in all of it. So we'll put like a nice little right there. They all hold together. Now look at that. This goes up to this, which goes up to this. Look at that little half step. If you can do that, you're going to get a lot of feeling, and people are going to know that it's heart-shaped box. All right, back to me. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. First, play an A minor. From low to high, we have open A. This is an E, this is an A, this is a C, this is an E. Remember, you can stack as many as you want. All we have here is A, C, E. A, E, A, C, E. Then it goes to an F. F, A, C. You could go F right there if you wanted. And then D7. D, A, C, F sharp. So right off the bat, you're level 1. Da, 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 da. If you can sing, you got the song. Da, 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 da. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then the melody. So you can see you really do need that D dominant 7 if you want to do that thing. F sharp to C. Okay, here's what I want you guys to take away though. Hit the open high E, E, F, F sharp. That's called chromatic when you go just half steps like that. Right up the alphabet. E, F, F sharp. Warm yourself up there. E, F, F sharp, F, E, F, F sharp. See how right off the bat there's a lot of tension right in there. So check it out. Under the A minor, that open E is there. Then it goes to that F, which is a flat 6. Now we have an F there. And then for that next chord, the one little thread that ties it together is... So underneath it, we're hearing... And now let's talk about the connection. So we got... That's the melody for heart-shaped box. The melody for shout, shout, if you know your Tears for Fears. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout. Let it all out. That's a minor 1 to a flat 6. And then it goes to a major 4. I'm talking to you. Come on. Then Peter Gabriel goes. I kick the habit, kick the habit, kick the habit. I shed my skin, shed my skin. This is the new stuff. This is the new stuff. I go dancing in. We go dancing in. She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. So you can hear how fragile it is when you don't have any bass notes. But there it is. The heart-shaped box shout sledgehammer connection. It is the sound of a minor 1 to a flat 6, A, B, C, D, E, F. is the 6. The reason we say flat is because you have to look at how it relates to the major scale. Don't worry about that. Just accept that the F major scale is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you just count your way. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, E is 5, F is 6, G is 7, back to A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. However, this is not what they call diatonic, where you only use notes from the scale of the key. He's using a borrowed chord, that D7. The A minor is in the key of A minor. The F is in the key. But then that D7 has an F sharp in it, and that note is not in the key of A minor. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We don't have an F sharp. But it works because it's still got the A and the C. There's enough tying them together. That said, you can kind of make any chord work if the melody makes it work. So let's look at the melody a little bit. Okay. So I wrote on the tab, take a look at the A major scale. He literally goes A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E. It's just about the timing. So notice the C note arrives when the F chord happens. So you're going A, and then I have to hit this D right here. And then luckily, the melody is an open E. So you might see me play a D like that and just hit the high E. So I'm going, sorry you can't see my pick, a little too zoomed in, but. Now check it out right here, a lot of feeling because he hits the B over an F chord. Get that down though, so you can always put that in. F sharp to C, that's the real hook. Da-na-na-na-na-na. F sharp, C. Let's find that all over the place. F sharp, C, F sharp, C. If only it were that easy, but they're not. That relationship's not gonna be the same. Here's one, F sharp, and now it's C right there. Say we keep going, F sharp here, C right there. What else do we need? F sharp here, C, and that's about as low as I can go because then F sharp is here. Or I guess you could go here, F sharp, C. And it really helps to know those because as I start improvising, I might move. Helps to have one there. But your easiest one is going to be in this first position. So find your melody. A, B, C, D, E, D, C, B, C. He almost just goes right up and down the scale. He doesn't go there. He goes back to the C. So now your job is to be able, if you work on it on your own, try to get some bass notes in there. So see how there I have F, A, C. Right there, if you know your shapes, we got F sharp, A, D. So I like to move up to that D chord. So I'm going E. Let's just talk about the fretted notes. This is actually really helpful. So let's fret an A minor and go, this is E, A, C. E, A, C. And now remember, we're really looking for that E, F, F sharp movement. So we can really see it here. The Beatles use that all the time, like that song, Hey Bulldog. They just don't harmonize it the same way, but came to mind right there. So we got E, A, C, F, A, C. So right there, look at how similar the A minor is to the F. Just one note difference, and it's right here. And now, if you really want to stretch, a D7 chord is an F sharp, an A, and a C. So I can take this off. That's not easy to do though. I just want you to be able to see this. So I'm going here. Open E works too. That's not an easy way to grab that though. And you can hear how it doesn't quite sound the same when you don't have those root notes. So I'm just kind of highlighting E in the bass, F in the bass, F sharp, so you can see that movement. But it sounds better if you put the A. I like to do that too. I'll play the D chord like this, and I know I can play a C because a D7 has a C in it. So I have F sharp, A, D, and then there's a C right there. And I have a B right here if I want to walk it down. It's probably a good thing just to practice, kind of pretend like you're a piano player and just practice going E, A, F, A, F sharp, A, E, A, F, A, F sharp, A. And remember that's in all three of those songs. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. Now say right here, I don't really like the sound of this one, too thin. So I'd rather slide up to an F sharp. And I can really wiggle it. Plus I have the open D string right there. And you see it sounds good to hit them together because you are just playing a D7 chord. This is a C, this is an F sharp. Right here I'm going to slide up. Let's say you want to get real good at your D dominant 7 chord. F sharp, C, A. So knowing that A is there, there's also one here. Remember we warmed up your A's today. So, where was I? Let's see if I can find my way back there. Right here. F sharp, C, A. F sharp, C, A. There's also an A here. I could go. A, F sharp, C. A, F sharp, D, C. B is in the scale, but let's not do that. Let's try this. C, D, F sharp, A, C, D, F sharp, A. Nope, that wasn't in there. Not easy to do. And too flashy, but at least you got options, so. You can also hear how it doesn't sound good, even though those notes, that I said that real key feature is the E, F, F sharp, that little half step rise that goes through the chords. You can see though, if you put it in the bass, that really alters the personality of the chord. So even if I put it here, it's gonna sound like this. So you see how that E in the bass, it really, too muddy, doesn't feel like an A minor. So you don't want to put it there. You want to put it somewhere else, like here or here. Where else can we do this? Let's play around with it. Let's look at the chorus too. be able to hit an octave there if you want to play like an instrumental version. So he's going, hey, hey. Just he's playing the same chords, very common Nirvana thing where you just step on distortion. And it's the melody that makes it work though, because it doesn't feel stale at all. The drums get loud and the melody goes up. So he's going, hey. This is me kind of planning it out. So I'm going to hit an A, then I'm going to hit an F here because I want to be able to hit that A. And then he does the melody of the da 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 da, same as the verse. So it goes. Then it's the same as the verse. Okay, that's one way to do it. If you know your A minor here, I might go. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's talk about it. So ultimately all I'm doing is just finding these chords all over the place. C, E, A, that's an A minor. C, E, A, I'm on the 5th fret. Hold on, let me put some things here. Refresher. A minor is A, C, E. F is F, A, C. And D7 is a 4-note chord, D, F sharp, A, C. They all have A and C in them. So if you know where your A's and C's are, keep them. And cleverly morph into the next chord. So remember, A, C, E, F, A, C, D, F sharp, A. Let's look at that. So, real low. A, C, E, A, C, F, A, C, F sharp. That's first position. Now we do it here. C, E, A, C, F, A. So look at this. C, F, C, F, A. C, F, A. One note changes, that F needs to go up to an F sharp. Not easy to do. Let's play around for a minute. You can rest if you want. You can go back to single notes. Let's see. But remember, underneath it all, minor 1, the 6th note of the A minor scale, A, B, C, D, E, F. There it is. F is the 6, the flat 6. And then A, B, C, D is the 4. Let's say we just play them all as major chords. No, don't worry about the 7. She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. But not too bad. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. And then also note at the tag, at the end of the chorus where they go, hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever get to your prize. This is the tag advice. They just tick-tock between the F and the D7. Your advice. You can do it as many times as you want. Your advice. Last one, your advice. Now, let's move it. A, B, C. 7th fret on the A, on the D. That's an A. See if you can really see it though. Again, I don't talk about the minor scale in terms of whole steps and halves too much, because I think it's better. There's so much to learn with just the major scale. Trust me, once you have your major scale down, the minor is going to be a piece of cake. However, at least right here we can really see whole step, half step. And that's the first 2 steps of the minor scale. Whole step from 1 to 2, half step from 2 to 3. Flat 3 right there. Let's see. So right now I've found the melody. Now the trick is, can I cleverly get some bass notes in there? Open A is always good. Now, I'm about to hit this C. There's an F right there. So. That allows me to reach this D note right here. And then right there, the open D is an option. So I'm cleverly thinking about the bass notes. A, F, D. Open A. I need to hit that F because I can't move. I need to stay up in this region. And then I could even hit this F sharp if I wanted to play, you know, an inverted D7 like this. Ooh, right there. All right, so much to do with this. I could go on forever. So let me just show you a couple things there. This guy, D with the pinky, 10th fret on the low E, and I use that all the time. And then I got that A right there. So that one's hard to do right there. Look at that, F and B. D and A right there, D, A, D, A, D, A. F and B, A, and a D right there. All right, rest your ears or rest your hands for a second. Let me play it for a little bit. Right there. What was the other song I said I would shout? That's an F, D7. There's that F sharp. We're gonna go. So right there, I hit a G. It's in the scale, but you can hear kind of stuck out. But there's our look at Heart-Shaped Box. First look. Who knows what we'll find on Thursday. But incredible melody. You can see why jazz bands can cover it. Classical quartets can cover it. You can cover it. All right, let's take a 90-second break. We're going to talk Where in the World Are You? And what's the toughest song in your repertoire these days? I will see you guys in 90 seconds.